Good, you guys. It seems like things just get crazier and more interesting by the day when it comes to this whole Drake Kendrick thing, and Drake is getting exposed left and right. We got some information on some of these videos we're gonna cover, and I just want to see what you guys think about it, and I'm gonna react to it too, because I'm just surprised about the things that I'm hearing, man.
Drake sent some niggas to Atlanta not knowing. See, this is why I say.
So we need to figure out if this guy is for sure. They're saying this guy's legit. Urban legend. Will wouldn't put his name on this, I don't think, if this wasn't like somebody validated or verified. So we're gonna take it as this being true.
He tried to come down here and get some niggas some money for information on Kendrick.
You heard what he said? He
tried to get information on Kendrick. Put money in the street to really get some information on Kendrick Lamar.
He's the guy that Drake tried to get information from on Kendrick, and it came back. When Kendrick said you tried to get information and came back with no receipts,
it was fun until you start to put money in the streets. They lost money because they came back with no receipts.
he talking about this dude right here. This is the dude. This is an exclusive, bro.
People are so dumb, they don't realize it's people with like 100 followers or like 5K followers it's actually like related to this nigga. His sister is on Twitter. All of us are on Twitter.
Yep.
They just looking at me because I got so many followers. I said, bro, y'all niggas don't really understand what's happening. So they come to me. They try to get one of my little homies 150K.
Wow.
They try to get him 100K, right?
So they came to him or his little homie. We just gotta make sure this guy is valid. But I want to go with the story being valid. I don't think Urban Legend will co-sign somebody who's not valid. But he got 100K, offered 150K for information? That's insane.
They say they want to know something about Kendrick. I said, Kendrick ain't from Atlanta. What do you know about that? What did you know about Whitney and all that shit? And I said, Whitney who? My girl? I said, because my girl name Whitney. They said, no, Kendrick girl. I said, Whitney is up there with him. Now, mind you, that's a bombshell. They don't know that. Drake talking all that shit. Why you live in New York? I said, oh.
See, man, it makes Kendrick's bars more valid. Drake was over here reaching for things. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nothing solid, no solid evidence. He was reaching for things to say in his beef because Drake, I guess, had some real stuff he had said. You know what I mean? The allegations that Drake put out there or that Kendrick put out there were far more damning than what Drake tried to say about, Kendrick. So he started trying to piece things together to have some tea.
But they stupid.
Kendrick
I said, take the money. I'm going to tell them a lie.
And Drake went and wrote that in the diss. But really, it was a lie.
So now they're saying, okay, so now there's two lies. They're saying that Kendrick lied about the kid because Drake supposedly fed him fake information, and Dave Free situation that Drake mentioned was a lie too. So that's the information, I guess, that this guy gives Drake, saying that Dave Free might be one of the kids. The fact that they were smart enough to take the money and give him a lie, and after watching this back, I have to play both sides. The guy kind of switched his story up from they try to give him 150,000, they try to give his boys 100,000, 150,000. So he told his boys to take the money. Did he not take? Did he take the money and give it to his boys? Did he split it? Then he later says that he took 100,000, gave them 50,000 to split. So that's the one thing that's confusing about what this guy's talking about. He's a little mixed up on that part. So it makes me just a little bit suspicious on what he's saying, but everything else seems like it could be legit. There's a lot of evidence, people saying that Drake got kids out there. There's a lot of different videos and information about that. So we don't know if that thing that Kendrick said is actually facts or not yet. The verdict is still kind of out on that. But to know that Drake's information was actual, like not real information, and he used it makes him look crazy.
So I took the 100. I said, matter of fact, on top of that, I said, tell them put the 50K on it and I'll tell them where they at.
Wow.
I told them Kendrick was in LA still. They gave me the money and I gave 50K to my niggas. And they was like, oh,
easy.
We got it.
Easy.
Man, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had an opportunity to be those people, I would have did the same thing. To give 50K for just to give some information they're gonna take as real. That's like giving money away for free. You go ahead and tweet the story and make it fake and everything, but sound good and get 100K out of it, 150K, you give 50K to your people so they feel everybody happy. You know what kind of money that is right now in these days just for information? This is a crazy time that we are in right now, that you can be offered 100K, 150K for information on somebody. And they gonna trust whatever you say is that. Is there no repercussions for saying something fake and it coming back later that it was fake information, or did they just get away with $150?
And they was like, why you in? The next song, what was that song? What song? Family Ties. And we laughed. And I said, that nigga's stupid. So while Drake was talking about fate and all that, I said, nigga, we got your money and you ain't even get nothing. So you didn't get no information, you dumb nigga. But I couldn't say it.
He laughing at him.
That reverse mode he did was so corny. That was so corny. That was so fake. Come on.
Drake is dumb, bro. I said, this nigga, he is so stupid.
This is crazy that they're laughing at getting Drake. It's crazy how they got Drake for that much money. Wow, 100K, 150K just to get to some people for information, people that you don't know them well enough to really trust them. Who is this guy? It trickled down to him. Man, give me the opportunity. I'll give you some fake information too, and swear it's real. That's a banana.
They gave me I said, give me 50 more K and I'll tell you something. I said, okay, they in LA right now. Mind you, Whitney and Kendrick is in New York at this time.
See? They play Drake left and right. Left and right.
That nigga was
Drake ain't street. He ain't street. He doesn't know this shit.
He don't know.
Played.
Exactly. He a Canadian nigga trying to get information from Black Americans from the hood.
I don't care if you Black American, white American, Mexican American, Asian American. If you American, you know not to give nobody the money up front in America.
That's a fact. That is a fact. I was just talking to somebody the other day about their neighbor trying to get their yard done. They paid the person $35,000 up front to do the backyard. This guy lagged it and everything and didn't even finish it. Ended up doing like some patch-up work, just enough to get it done, but it was nowhere near $35,000. But they paid him in advance, the whole $35,000. You don't pay nobody no money till the work is done. Maybe a little bit up front and then a little bit after, but never the whole thing. That makes no sense.
Y'all know up front, don't give the money in America. Like, bro, you gonna give him the money and he ain't gonna give you nothing. That's like buying a car but ain't seeing it yet. That's like somebody like, yo, I'm selling the car, but send me the money first and then I'll bring you the car. You're gonna be like, I ain't sending you nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, exactly. Very much just like the example I said, you know what I mean? But this is crazy that he would take the chance on some people he don't know. Some hood people that he don't know really like that and take their word for it.
See the car, bro. Everybody in America got that common sense. I don't know where Drake from that he don't got that common sense. You don't send the money until you get the product, bro.
That proves that Drake was desperate. He was desperate for information because of the things that Kendrick was saying. He had to have something to combat that in some way. So he was desperate to find information. I was always told haste makes waste. He was rushing to get information and ended up wasting his money and got wrong information, put it in a song and ran with it as real, thinking that was the dagger and it was fake the whole time.
Send me something. I'm not sending you a full 150,000. What are you talking about?
Don't know nothing about this violence.
Nah,
That
he
nigga-
go extorted.
That nigga stupid. That's why I was talking crazy on the timeline the other day. I said, I got this nigga. I said, I got 150 bands for nothing. And that's what Kendrick said. You came back with no receipts. I said, exactly, nigga, because you stupid. You didn't know he was talking to, dummy. You idiot. You gave me 150 bands. I should have asked for 200. But that nigga went and put back.
That is crazy. That changes. 150K is life changing. And you gave somebody 150K just to try to get some information. You changing somebody's life So I mean, that's why you would think and feel and understand or believe you understand that the information to be true. Because if I'm giving you this much money, you better be giving me some truthful information. But they played them.
How many times out and then Kendrick smoked his ass. I was like, well, that's what you get for trying to. He said you try to put money in the streets and you came back with no receipts. I said exactly, nigga. I said you're stupid. He's fucking.
And it's not the first time he's done that because it.
Imagine Drake listening to this.
Backfired with Pusha too. This nigga can't learn from his mistakes. Clearly,
he think niggas gonna tell on him for money.
Yep.
I was like, you have to understand something about hood niggas.
Well, yeah, I mean, he takes the hood for advantage of people. Doesn't think much of them. I give them this little money, they'll treat me like a god. If I do this for them, they'll do this for me. If I give them this little money, they'll tell me everything about Kendrick. They don't care. Money's loyalty. That's what people think. When they have a lot of it, they just think they can handle all their problems with money. Because people do need and want money. But a lot of people do have morals and won't sell out just because you got some money.
Certain hood niggas that are broke will give you that information. I'm popular, right? So when you run into a popular nigga, you have to understand, I already have money. So you can't really get anything out of me that I don't already have. Like, giving me $100K or $150K is like giving me some I got for a feature. So I'll take that any time of the day. Mm-hmm. He didn't realize he was talking to me.
That's crazy. He selected the wrong person to try to get information from, somebody who was already established enough to not have to take them. He took the money anyway, though, and gave you fake information. Did he sell him? Did he cash app him? How did he give him $100K? Did he give it to him in cash? Man.
Oh, but there is village idiot. There's always one village idiot. But typically, this is how it always plays out.
Gonna destroy a nigga from America for some Canadian niggas. I say, you got the game fucked up. He lost the video. He lost his money. And then he had to take that L when Kendrick responded back to him that fast. So say, oh, this nigga green, stupid ass nigga.
Fact.
Drake real voice. Drake is a white boy. And there ain't nothing wrong being a white boy.
Nothing.
That's what Rick Ross was saying. That's exactly what Rick Ross was saying. That's why he kept calling him that.
Yeah. He is so squared person. You would never guess this nigga saying, me and the light of all of my eyes. Me and the light of all of my eyes. I'd be like, when you hear him in person, he'd be like, oh, hey, Coolee, you're so nice. I'd be like, this nigga, bitch. Drake is a fucking nerd. You can tell he not from the hood. Not even from the hood. Because I know every black person not from the hood. But if you just talk to him, you could tell he was not raised around black people. That nigga is a square like a motherfucker. That's how I got them 150 bands off his ass. And I said, I'd do it again.
That's facts. If he didn't know no better, bro. That's true. Not enough street smarts.
They want to talk about bait. Nigga, I baited your ass twice. I ran your money and I sent y'all back to Canada with nothing. Wow. And then Kendrick came on that bitch saying, you came back with no receipts.
It was fun until you start to put money in the streets. They lost money because they came back with no receipts.
And I said, yeah, you talk about me, nigga, because I took y'all money, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I know Drake is in like a padded room looking around like, can they hear me? I know he's paranoid as fuck. I know he's just looking around.
He don't know how this happened. He in hell. He don't know how did none of this shit happen.
He in hell. He don't know how did none of this shit happen. He in hell. He don't know how did none of this shit happen.
He in hell. He don't know how did none of this shit happen.